So we've got a really high quality leaked look at behind the scenes of Spider-Man No Way Home, which seems to reveal a very exciting cast member. So do be warned, this video does contain potential spoilers, so if you don't want anything potentially spoiled, just click off of this video and come back after the movie. But the chances are you've probably already seen it doing the rounds on social media by now. And just a reminder, these videos are made possible by my supporters on this platform, so if you do want to support me, be sure to hit that big, beautiful subscribe button. And be sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below. So I generally refrained from doing any kind of video on this particular leak in the past, as I know that talking about leaks can pose a danger to one's social media presence. Things can get taken down and everything, but this leak has been doing the rounds so much all over social media, I haven't seen anything bad become of it. And we've now got a nice clear look at this leak, clear as day. So here we can see Andrew Garfield fully suited up as Spider-Man, looking a bit older than he did during the Amazing Spider-Man films. Obviously he won't have aged that much, but he didn't really look like this in those films. His hair's a bit different, he's a bit more stubbly, which leads me to believe that this is a recent shoot with Andrew Garfield. But not only that, we can see the hand of another Spider-Man suit in front of him, which you could say could be a stunt double, but also there's this other set photo of what appears to be Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield sharing the screen. That definitely more appears to be Tobey Maguire's build, and his overall face shape looks a lot more similar. Now, the fact that we have two different angles as well as actual video of this leads me to believe that yes, this could be real. If it's a fake, it's been very carefully put together and must have been a very high effort fake. But of course, this is still doable as a fake. It would require a lot of effort, but in the past I've done a video on what appears to be a Tobey Maguire variant Spider-Man figure for Spider-Man No Way Home, and apparently that's a fake, and that the person just made like a mock-up model in a mock-up box and literally put it on a Walmart shelf. These people are willing to do anything for clout, it seems, but very convincing fakery. I don't know whether I should be impressed or just get a life, you know? You might be thinking though, in the case of this leak, how can that be faked? Well, put it this way, there's an entire industry that makes movies, and everything you see in movies is fake. So it's inherently possible that they can fake this. You just need a really, really good editor, someone that's very skilled in After Effects, I'd imagine, and you could fake pretty much anything. Pretty much any fucking thing. You'd need a very talented person to do it, and it's quite far-fetched that this would be fake. But I'm just saying, I'm still not 100% swayed. 99% swayed? Sure. 100? No. I won't be until I see official confirmation. And I know that people are going to call me a multiverse denier for that. No, I'm keeping an ear to the ground, man. I'm keeping an ear to the ground. I'm not going to risk setting myself up for disappointment in any way for this movie. But yeah, we appear to see the hand of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man moving around in front of him. We appear to see Andrew Garfield in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, which is still such a gorgeous suit, man. Holy shit. And they appear to be on this sort of scaffold on a blue screen, and scaffolds on blue screen, very common staple of Hollywood movie making these days. But there's also been rumors that there'll be a big pivotal action sequence taking place on the currently renovated Statue of Liberty, which is being renovated to hold Captain America's shield, and they could be fighting around the scaffolds of that renovation, which would be really awesome. I don't think we've had a Spider-Man movie yet to date that has had a fight on the Statue of Liberty. We've had fights near it, we've had video game fights on it, but we haven't had one in the films that does it. And, like, I would be really excited to see that happen. Incorporating New York's, you know, big landmarks and everything, awesome way to go. But there is something else that leads me to believe that Andrew Garfield is going to be in this film, and you guys might think this is really, really silly, but I'm just gonna straight up go there. In an interview with Variety magazine, Andrew Garfield said that his time playing Spider-Man was beautiful, that he got to meet Emma Stone and Amy Pascal was like a mother figure to him, and that they would fight, but ultimately they loved each other on a very deep level. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Amy Pascal comes across, from both email leaks and just things we know about her place at Sony Pictures at the time, she comes across as everything that is wrong with Hollywood, everything that is wrong with the bureaucracy of filmmaking. Someone that hasn't got a fucking clue what she's talking about and has way too much power. This is the same woman that threw a sandwich at Kevin Feige when he suggested having Spider-Man in the MCU. And I'm gonna say this right now, I can't imagine Andrew Garfield having anything nice to say about Amy Pascal unless he were under some form of NDA agreement, unless he had some kind of working obligation with her. Andrew Garfield is clearly someone that loved the filmmaking aspects of the Amazing Spider-Man films, working with his co-stars, working with Mark Webb, and he described his time playing Spider-Man in the past as kind of a heartbreaking experience. The fact that he's now changing his tune and saying how wonderful it was and how great Amy Pascal is leads me to believe that he's just being nice about her because he's working under her again. Now, I might be completely wrong about this. It might be just that those email leaks and everything cast her in a very negative light. And ultimately, I don't know the woman. I wasn't there during these things, so take what I say with a grain of salt here. But another thing people are going to say is Amy Pascal no longer works for Sony, but she does work on the MCU Spider-Man films. There's always a Pascal Pictures logo after those films are over, and it makes me cringe every fucking time. But if Andrew Garfield is working on Spider-Man No Way Home, he's still working for Amy Pascal. And I just can't think of any other circumstance where anyone would say anything nice about her. But then again, I'm just a biased little audience member. As I say, I don't know her, I wasn't there, so I take what I say with a grain of salt here. But the fact is, Andrew Garfield has certainly changed his tune towards how he felt about working on the Amazing Spider-Man films. Previously described it as heartbreaking, now describes it as this beautiful thing. I think it's safe to say that Andrew Garfield is in the film. Combine that with these leaks that we've got of him on set, yeah, I think it does look that way, but as I say, I'm only 99% sure, not 100%. I won't be 100% until I see official confirmation. But that's it for today. So what do you guys think? If you enjoyed this video and you want to support more like it, be sure to hit that big, beautiful subscribe button. And of course, in the description below are links to different social media feeds, including the Patreon. If you're feeling extra generous, like the following people, who are David 20 Covers, JK Strife, Marcus Ward, Sirius the Skeptic, Biotinarts, Mr. SP, Sergio, Adam Myers, and Fayalan Schwarzentraub. Thank you guys, you are the best of the best, but as for the rest of you, thank you so much for watching guys, and have a great day.